Okay, so I wanted to make a video to, sorry, there was a big bolt of lightning in the background. It scared me. I wanted to make a video to talk about the California Supreme Court's judging on Prop 8. The California Supreme Court decided 6-1 to uphold Prop 8. However, they did not annul the 18,000 marriages that had already been performed. So it's kind of a very bittersweet day. This actually happened about 2 days ago, so most of you have probably already heard about this. I just, the day it happened, I didn't find out till real late. A friend in California had sent me a message letting me know, and then the next day I had intended on making the video, but a friend of mine got hurt, and so I spent that day in the hospital. So it's 2 days late, but if you haven't heard, like I said, the California Supreme Court did uphold Prop 8. It is very bittersweet, I think, because at the same time that they did allow the 18,000 gay men and women who got married to keep their marriages, which was a very good thing. That was a very big concern of my two friends in California who I recently just did become friends with via YouTube, because they'd already gotten married, and so they were afraid that that would get taken away from them. However, at the same time, it keeps the door closed for the people my age and that aren't ready to get married but want to get married someday, and even older people that just didn't get a chance to get married before it was overturned. So it's kind of like a step forward and a step back. I don't really, for the first time in California history, they changed the Constitution to take rights away from people. And as a Jehovah's Witness, a Christian, I can sit here and say that I believe that marriage is a sin. But at the same time, as a decent human being and an American, I can sit here and say that I'm not gay, and that's all that I have to worry about. Why does it matter? Why does it matter so much that somebody is gay and they want to get married? How does it affect you? I don't see that. And all these people that are arguing to fight to keep marriage between a man and a woman, they can't come up with one good reason other than God. And which, for me as a Christian, the Bible is all the reasoning I need. However, only for stuff that affects me and my family. I'm not going to force my beliefs on people, and I'm not going to try to take other people's rights as an American away from them. It doesn't matter what our religion, as Christians, whatever religion we are, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we believe, because this country is our Constitution. It's supposed to give us the rights to believe whatever we want to believe, and the right to the pursuit of happiness. And if your happiness is marrying a man, if you're a man, or a woman, if you're a woman, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you. Why do you want to keep people from being happy and expressing their love for one another and giving the 100,000 kids or more in America that don't have homes a good, sturdy, stable home? The two men that I know in California, they have a young boy and a young girl, and the kids are very happy. They love their dads, and they can't understand why their dads can't get married. What does it matter? It doesn't affect you. It's so sad to see people all up in arms over shit that does not affect them. I feel that we need to. You can't discover new oceans unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. We need to let go of this old-fashioned bullshit propaganda and move forward and give everybody the rights that they deserve. To give everyone the right to feel like a first-class citizen, not a second-class citizen. To just You know, I don't get it. Why does it matter? And, you know, people say that, you know, being gay, it makes you a certain way. Like there's this cookie cutter bullshit going on that every gay person is a pedophile and every gay person is just, you know, they're sinners, so why should they have rights? You know, what does it matter? Okay? You know, if you believe that it's a sin, and if you believe that God doesn't like it, then why don't you just let God take care of it? Because you have no power over it anyways, so leave it up to God. Let God take care of it. Why do you have to cause all this bullshit? It says all over the Bible, you know, in different parts and different phrases, and I'm not going to go through that big long list of verses again, but, you know, one of the ones that stands out in my mind more than others is Leviticus, I think 19:18. That might be wrong, I'm not sure, but it says, you know, thou shalt not take vengeance nor bear any grudge on the children of thy people, but love thy neighbor, I think is what it is. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, I'm going to put a couple of links in the sidebar, links on this side. Anyways, I'm going to put a couple of links on the sidebar to a couple of different people. One of them is the two guys that I know in California, and one is to a marriage debate that I watched on MSNBC on YouTube here. It was back in November 13th, 2008, but it's just basically this guy trying to explain why gays shouldn't get married, but he can't come up with any good reasons at all. You know, I think it's a fundamental right for Americans to be able to get married, no matter what color, creed, sex, whatever you are. It doesn't matter. I think that it's just time that we move ahead and get over all this medieval shit, that, you know, this old shit that has nothing to do. There's no good reason. And I'm sorry if this is not making sense, and I'm just kind of ranting, but I didn't really have time to organize my scripts like I usually do to talk, so that I stay in order and make sense, because I forget where I'm going and then I pause and say a lot. Anyways, but to get back to what I was talking about how people seem to think that, like, all gay people are alike. You know, I feel that, you know, that diversity does not define character, it enhances it. To be different only gives you, you know, a better chance of having a better character and being a better person. And I think it's just because of all the shit you have to put up with being a minority, and realizing that you don't want to treat people the way that most people are treating you. And I have another quote that I'd like to give. It was made by Hats94 on YouTube on his Twitter, and actually the first quote I gave was his too. But I like this quote. I changed it a little bit from what he did. I just changed the second part of it. But he said, "It's better to be hated being yourself than to be loved pretending to be something that you're not." And I think that that's a good quote to live by if you're a gay person. You know, I think that the best thing to do is just not worry about what people think of you. Fuck them. They have nothing to do with you. Don't let their stupid, ignorant, shallow words hurt you. And don't let them force you to be in a closet, or whatever the hell it is that, you know, people are saying you're in anymore. I don't actually think anybody actually comes out of a closet.